Natalie Berth here, working on a profile review, a quick review for Samantha. Samantha is works right supporting the C-suite level folks. That's generally what her role is when I reviewed her profile, right? High performing C-suite level support. I do like that at least this isn't black is a fine color. It's a very strong color. That is totally acceptable because it looks like she tends to be working in more conservative financial money areas. And so, what I would do though is she still needs to say something up here. And so, it either needs to be because she is a career professional, uh, either a quote that reflects what she does, perhaps her personal philosophy, or just something that, something about how discreet, trusted partners make C suite people, you know, be better at their jobs, right? Something to that effect. But that's we want to have that up here. This is good, but it is, very impersonal. This might be more reflective of the fact that she tends to be in the financial industries. I would like to have this be, if this was my profile, to be something that's a little bit more first person. The core competencies is really important for what she does because she needs to understand all of that stuff. All of this is also really good. But, she can also bring in a little bit of personality, bring in a little bit more of what she's doing, and talk about herself a little bit more personally. Let's see, on her experience section, what I did notice is there's nothing here. So there's no description as to what this company does, even if it's just a sentence or a quick description. You don't ever want anybody to work off of your page unless it's really well known in her industry. And then she needs to add everything that she's got, like she has in the other ones, right? Her whole thing. One of the where's a couple of things, make sure this is the wording of this is correctly so that we could get that not to be a dreaded gray box. And then even though she did this on her own and she's not doing this anymore, I would still create the business page so that she can really highlight what she did over there and give examples and what have you. But what I would really like to see her add are more. So she's got a couple, but we want to add more recommendations, people who she's worked with, projects that have been done, just to keep on top of that kind of stuff. And then, of course, project, because I'm sure in general that she has worked on projects for any of these companies, as long as you're not dealing with a violation of intellectual property. That would also really kind of zhuzh up her profile to make it much more interesting. And then, of course, participating and being more active in general on LinkedIn would be helpful. But that's a different project and conversation. But for this start, this would be a really good place to begin. Okay, thank you to Samantha for allowing me to review your profile.